So I always call myself the perpetual student because there's always so much to learn. And anyone who says that they've arrived or that they know things, they know everything, is lying, and you should probably run. Because like we're all on a healing journey, like as long as we're human, as long as we're alive, we're growing, we're learning, like it's my belief that we exist to get to know ourselves, and that it's a perpetual journey of just like cracking ourselves open and getting to know ourselves deeper and deeper and deeper, getting to understand what drives us, on a deeper level, and like slowly unraveling all of those pieces of ourselves until we get one little idea and then we follow it, right? And so I'm always on a perpetual healing journey. I mean, with this work that I do and seeing clients and all of this, like everyone is my teacher, everyone is a mirror, and it's always so beautiful because it's like the clients that usually come are either people that have that are either currently working through something that I am also currently working through, or they are working through something that I have literally just finished working through, in this part of my journey. And so it's always so beautiful to see how we're all so connected, and how our journeys, they might feel really personal, but they are not unique to us. And that in all of our experiences, we're sharing experiences with every other human who's ever experienced that. Like in their sadness, it's like we're connected to all of the other humans who've ever felt sad, who've ever felt anxious, who've ever felt depressed, who've ever felt excited and joyful and happy, And so I'm always learning so much, and it's just like deepening my knowledge, and I always seek to learn more. I learn from the plants, in this herbal journey, and like understanding the medicinal aspects of the plants, their energetic medicine, like their blueprints for healing. I could never know all of the plants, and that excites me because I'm always learning new things about plants every day from people in my community, from the plants themselves, just from this different work with them. And I work with different plants really deeply, and they'll show me something. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that this did this in my body, like this is a really beautiful thing. So now I can take this piece of knowledge and share it with someone else who might also be facing the same imbalance, Like one common example is like chamomile, being an anxiety soother, but also really helps any gastrointestinal issue. And so that's something that's like, oh, that's really cool. Both of those things at the same time, like let's bring this medicine to people that need it. Or the fact that like lavender is a really beautiful nervous system calming medicine, but also in certain quantities can be a really strong sedative, like very strong sedative. And like that's something that people don't usually know, and it's something that we get to just like learn over time as we play. And yeah, everyone is my teacher, and it's just really beautiful that I can continue to unravel these aspects of myself, doing this deeper healing work through community and through other people, through clients, through friends, through community, through everyone. And yeah, I'm always on this journey, we're always trying to find ways to understand myself more deeply, to do the healing work that is required of all of us, so yeah. So one goal that I really have for the next 6 months is, and just in general, I just love talking about the plants. I love bringing people to the medicinal aspects of these herbs, these teachers. And my goal is always to just share this information more. I love to talk, I love to share, I love to connect with people. And so I really just want to be able to share this information for people that might need it at this point in their journey, that might feel a little bit stuck, that might feel like, they don't really know what to do, or like how to feel better in like a certain aspect of their life, a certain imbalance they're having in a body, mind, spirit level, like any one of those levels, I love to just dive into. I love to connect people. I love to share this medicine, to share this wisdom. And so, yeah, my goal is just to reach as many people as possible, to allow this message to reach the people that really need it right now, to allow this message to connect to people that just need that little push, you know, and that need just like a community of people that want to do this healing work, that want to learn these really simple ways to just start to take that sovereignty over your wellness, you know, to be able to know, like, actually, you don't have to just like settle for the cards that you were dealt. You know, it's like, oh, I have stomach problems, or like, oh, I always have headaches, or oh, I, you know, must just deal with this like low grade level of suffering that I deal with on a daily basis, you know. And it's like, that's not true. It's not true. And I really want like people to know that that's not true, and that they can really, really experience like a pain-free life. Like, that is something that everyone is deserving of. And so my goal is really to allow this message to reach the people that need it, and that need that like remembrance that like you are deserving of a pain-free existence, and that that is possible for you in this lifetime. So in order to make this dream a reality, I'm like really trying to build the building blocks for people. You know, kind of starting at this ground up level of like, okay, well, where do I start? And like, how do I know what to do? You know, like making herbalism really, really simple, starting from the ground up through so many different channels, really trying to use all of the channels to reach the people that this needs to reach. And we're going to start from just like the basics, the foundations of herbalism, foundations of herbal wellness, foundations of like how to incorporate this into your life, how to add things to your life, because I'm all about adding versus subtracting, you know, so that it's easy for this to become a habit, a routine, you know, then we're building up to like building routines and building habits, and just like going deeper and deeper over time until we reach this place, you know, hopefully by the end of the 6 months, where everyone feels like, yeah, like I can hit the ground running with this, and I actually want to go deeper. Like, how do I really dive into herbal medicine? How do I know all of the qualities of this particular plant? How do I know how to make an herbal remedy specifically for myself and like what I'm facing and my imbalances? How do I know how these thoughts that I'm having in my mind, how do they connect to my gut? And how do I master this gut-brain connection so that we are experiencing balance and alignment? And so, you know, things that happen in our guts, they bring up like different distortions in our brains, they bring up different thoughts, you know, and it's vice versa. So it's like anxiety can originate in your gut, or it can originate in your mind and go back and forth. So it's like, how do we actually address this? How do we understand this more deeply? How do we go into how the plants are teachers, and like tuning in and like bringing in intuition and making herbal remedies ourselves and all of that? So those are my goals, to really just like ramp you guys up over time. Start with the basics, start really simple, really small, so that it can slowly build up over time, and your confidence in this work and your confidence in taking ownership of your health and your wellness.